I'm constantly surprised by any success. Like, and I think that's the ingrained voice within me, right? That's the ingrained voice that says, no, you're not good enough. No.
Hello, my loves, and welcome to Attitude Tea Time. I'm Tia Kofi, and we are spilling the tea with the top 4 of Drag Race UK Series 4. This time, I've been joined by the cheesy alien deity herself. It's Cheddar Gorgeous. Hello, Cheddar, how are you?
Hello, Tia, I'm good, my love. How are you?
I'm great. First things first, I've got to say, you've come in a lovely teacup Wedgwood blue. Which I can only assume is just for me and no one else.
It's absolutely just for you, darling. I thought, what queen likes a nice bit of tea? It's that Tia Kofi, of course.
Absolutely. Oh, not the finger up. That means different things, doesn't it?
Does it? What does that mean?
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
Top or bottom thing.
I thought it was meant to indicate whether or not you've got syphilis.
Really?
I think so. I think that's a genuine, historical thing.
Oh my God.
Listen,
I feel I'm being educated.
this is your second PhD. Hello, welcome. I'm here to make you Dr. Cheddar. What is your PhD in?
Oh God, I can't even remember anymore. My PhD is it's in anthropology, believe it or not, but it's kind of like the cool edge of anthropology. So I did urban anthropology. So I did work about the Manchester gay village. And I can tell you specifically if you like, because it's quite an intense topic I worked on. So I did work about public sex and sex work.
Oh, interesting. So keeping that queer energy even in your education. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Enough about Dr. Cheddar, because I will sit and have a full conversation with you about that. But I feel like we need to talk about Drag Race UK Series 4. You're a finalist. Congratulations.
Oh my God, I'm a little lost for words about it, to be honest with you. And people always kind of laugh at me when I say this, but I really didn't expect for what I do to go that far, because Drag Race for me was massively out of my comfort zone.
It's a little bit now or never feeling to be in here. This is the first time I've ever competed for anything, because naturally I've always just seen myself as the winner. But that's very easy to do when you don't compete.
I don't do a lot of comedy work. I don't do a lot of acting. I don't do a lot of kind of lip syncy stuff. So for me, and singing, everything was a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm used to rocking up and having a chat and doing a debate, you know what I mean, or writing stuff. So it was really new territory for me. So I had no idea I was going to get this far. I'm so grateful.
Well, I think we as an audience definitely had an inkling that you were going to go that far.
Cheddar Gorgeous is like drag royalty.
You're all beautiful. Shit!
You're darling! I'm already I've got to step my shit up. We haven't even started yet.
From the entrance moment, where you got some very dramatic sort of
Right.
music as you came in.
Intrigued? I think you will be.
And then Rue calling you a legend in the first episode.
There's a lot going on, especially for, a veteran as you are. Is that another word for old? No. I am paying respect to the
thank
queen.
you very much. RuPaul knows I exist. How many people out there can say that? None of yours.
I know, that was unbelievable. And you can see on my face, if you watch it back, you can see on my face, I do not know what to do with that moment. It was definitely something I didn't expect, because I kind of give a little quip back, and then she goes legend, and I'm like, well, good. I've got what I like to call the cultural icon edit. I think it's a new kind of edit in Drag Race history.
Well, speak for yourself. I felt like a cultural icon. The ice cream cone was giving. Now, we are still yet to see you lip sync for your life or for any reason on the show. Are you a lip syncer? You just said you don't really lip sync or anything. Have you got any tricks?
I do. Like, I've lip synced for years, but the lip syncing I do is like very like weird, abstract storytelling, spoken word stuff, you know? So, and well, that's not fair on myself. I've done all kinds of things over the years. I think that when you're as long in the tooth as me, darling, you start to forget what you were up to a few years ago and focus on now. But no, you haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, but maybe we'll get an opportunity too.
Well, who knows? I've had my memory wiped. You know how it is after the show. They wipe your memory so that you can't spoil the fun for anybody else.
Absolutely. Which show? Which show are we talking
Exactly.
about? I can't.
Exactly. Is this Bake Off? What?
The Apprentice. That's what it is. So obviously you haven't lip synced, but if you could have lip synced to one of the songs on this season, which one would you have chosen?
Oh, I loved them all. Like, I really loved I actually loved the last one that Pepper and Pixie did, the Queen one. I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. And there were a couple on the list that didn't get seen either, but I won't mention those because we shouldn't. But yeah, I think I'll go for the Queen one. I'll go for Another One Bites the Dust. Oh, weren't they well chosen this year though? Like, because all of the songs had a kind of like, I'm staying, you're going, I'm the best. Like, it all had that kind of feeling to it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good, although I am personally just absolutely shocked and appalled that a song from Six the Musical was used on Not My Season, because I would love to have done that song.
Well,
it was good.
Six, I think, do you know what? I'd actually forgotten about the Six song, and I think you're absolutely right. And what a gag that performance was.
It was good. The
out and the in, oh my word.
It was a good one. It was a good one. I'm glad
and amazing to see Baby shine as well. You know what I mean?
Lovely to see them both doing their thing and making me proud as the self-proclaimed queen of Six the Musical. Speaking of Baby and Dakota, there have been some real shocking eliminations this season. Which for you was the most sort of clutching of pearls as a moment?
I think Dakota's. And I remember, because Baby, as I said on the show, like, I was just so proud that Baby had taken a decision, and such a bold decision. You don't take that lightly. And like the fact that Baby felt that strongly, like, just said to me, what an amazing, brave person, and like to do something so incredibly bold for the right reasons.
Can I say something? I'm extremely grateful for being here, but I think I need to go home and take care of myself.
But Dakota's elimination, not necessarily because I think one was better than the other, but because it was an episode that was just so full of love, you know, and like, I was like, this is it, this is the double save, oh, it's not a double save. And so, yeah, I was so sad about that one.
It was a sad elimination, but that episode as a whole was so lovely.
Yeah.
Sort of having the Queen team in there with you, it was one of those times where it almost didn't feel like competition. It was just a group of friends having a lovely time.
They are the people who work so hard and their labour very rarely gets seen. So it's going to be really nice just to make them feel great.
We have to talk about your Snatch Game.
It's Queen Elizabeth the First. May I call you the Virgin Queen?
Oh, you can call me virgin on anything, Gru. But for the boys out there, yes, I am totally intact, but experienced.
You won Snatch Game, which I'm not convinced you were expecting either.
Really not. Really. But I'm constantly surprised by any success. Like, and I think that's the ingrained voice within me, right? That's the ingrained voice that says, no, you're not good enough, no. And don't get me wrong, that voice is what also keeps me working harder. It's not quite the same as an inner saboteur, or at least it's about learning to say to your inner saboteur, I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna keep doing it, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna try anyway. But there is always that little voice that goes, well, you gave it a go, love. It's the Birmingham voice. You gave it a go, love, but you're probably a little bit shit. Sorry, I did swear. But you know, there is always that little bit of a voice, but I think the key to those voices is to not let them stop you. and to just still do it regardless, because ultimately, we're all in it together. And that's the fun of the game, isn't it?
Absolutely. I didn't realise I came here for both a TED Talk and therapy with Dr. Cheddar Gorgeous.
Often people don't anticipate that.
We've come to the end of our time together, and it's been a blast. But I would like to ask you to sum up your time on Drag Race in just 3 simple words.
I can do it in 1. Transformative.
Speak on it. What about it has been a transformative experience?
I think that it forces you to confront yourself in a really exceptional way. You have to learn to look at yourself without fear. And I mean that both in considering the way that other people see flaws in you and the way that other people might find criticism in the way that you are, but at the same time also accept celebration of you. And I think both of those things can be scary in very, very different ways. But to confront them, it's a route through to another phase, to somewhere new.
Wow, and on that note, Cheddar, I wish you all the best for the final. Perhaps
Thank
it'll be
you.
another transformative experience. We're yet to see. Will this hat transform into a crown? Who knows?
Or will it shatter on the floor?
All bets are off. Anything's possible.
Good to see you, gorgeous.
Good to see you too. Enjoy the rest of your day and good luck for the final.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Attitude Tea Time. Make sure you check out our other 3 videos with the finalists from Drag Race UK Series 4. Bye, babes.